Hi, Jan. You love the later time you come on, do you? That's just because this week I'm traveling. I leave tomorrow morning bright and early, and I won't be on. I will be posting some things, but I won't be doing a live until Friday the 22nd because I will be out of town. I'll be out of town until the evening of the 20th. So, yeah. But I'm glad you guys are joining me. I was afraid nobody would join me. Yep. So glad you're here. So I'm just waiting for a few more people to pop on. I still have a few things to do, and then we're going to leave here like around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So, yep. You're not awake early in the morning. I just came on, Sue. Yes, I came on. Well, I was supposed to start at 6, but it took me a little while. And I didn't write the winner down to these, and it was, shoot, I forgot who won these. I have to look here for a minute. Yep, I remembered. I had it over there. My memory's leaving me. I'll put these in the mail when I come back because my husband, he just took some stuff to drop off at the post office to put in the box. So, oh my goodness, I can't remember who won these. You're not awake that earlier. Chris and Pat are leaving tomorrow. Yeah. And so is Michelle and Adrian, and yeah. We're leaving tomorrow too. But we're leaving like they're flying out of Philly. We are actually flying out of Baltimore. Jean Dyer, that's who it was. Jean, these are yours. I'll actually throw these in with your Creative Escape this month with your note card class. That's who won those cards. Okay. Alrighty. Just a few housekeeping items. Hi, Kim. Karen's on. Good morning. No, Karen, it isn't morning. Maybe I said good morning because I was doing that last night. I was saying good morning to everybody, and I meant good evening because I'm so used to being on in the morning. Yes, today is my last live for this week because we're leaving tomorrow morning, bright and early. My son gets off at 3 a.m. He gets home about 3:15. He's hopping in the shower. We are heading to the airport. Our flight is like at 6:45 or something like that. And then, yeah. So we are headed there. Convention doesn't start till Thursday at 4. But my daughter lives outside. And so, outside of Houston. So her and my son-in-law are picking us up. And then we're going to spend some time with them. So I'm not coming home till the 20th. So convention's over on Saturday around supper time. And then I'm going to spend a few days with them. But my son and my husband and my oldest grandson are all going. So, yeah. So she's going to have a house full. But, yeah. So, all right. So, I just wanted to do a reminder that the note card class using the Perennial Lavender Bundle is still available. We have a few more days to get these. So make sure that if you want these classes, you hurry and sign up. I will post that link again. Good evening, Barb. I'll post the link again. So we have these cute little note cards. I did show you these. I think last week I showed everybody these, but they are adorable. We use the Perennial Lavender paper, and then we use a Perennial Postage greeting set. And then we also use a lot of the Thoughtful Expressions dies for these. So they're really cute. You can make these into full cards if you wanted to, but these are the little note cards. So you get a half a pack of the DSP, you will get the note cards, and there's 20 note cards and envelopes in the note card kit. Also, the Simply Listen to Me. Stamping for Sweet Grace. You have until the 18th to sign up to get the bonus project for that. So yes, stamping for Sweet Grace. The in-person event is Saturday, April the 13th, from 10 to 1 at Norlow Park in Fayetteville. That is a card class for you. I know some of them were asking, are we making cards for Sweet Grace? No. This is actually a class for you. The money that we, other than the money we use for the expenses, we are actually going to give for Sweet Grace. It is a fundraiser. So there's 3 ways you can do it. You can attend in person, you can do a to-go kit, or you can just do tutorial only. So, but there is going to be a bonus project for anybody who signs up by the 18th of March. The event is held on Saturday, April the 13th. Yeah, it's a little mini, it's like a little stamp camp. It's an 8-card class. Jody and I and 6 other demonstrators are going to be doing this event to raise money for Sweet Grace. So I will post that registration link again. Make sure you sign up for that to help us support that amazing ministry. Here's my my host code for March. My in-studio classes for March are Monday, March the 25th at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. And tonight I'm going to show you my Just Cards class for March. So you can do this. You can do this class in person, or you can place your qualifying order, and you can get it a to-go packet. So it is actually an 8-card class. So you'll get 2 of each. The stamp set I chose, I always like to find these little hidden gems sets that sort of get overlooked in the mini, and this one is called Quiet Reflections. This one is actually a sympathy set. We need those cards. Sad to say, we do need those cards. It's a reflection set. So it is a sympathy set. It has a lot of, it has some scripture with it and a lot of verses for sympathy, or for if you're sick, for get well. So I thought it was a really good set. So I wanted to show you this. But if you didn't want to use it for sympathy, you could actually use it for a masculine birthday or masculine thinking of you as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Now the first one I'm going to show you, you like the verbiage in this set. Yes, I did too. So here it is. So it already has, you know how we can do this technique, the reflection technique, what's already done for you. It is a distinctive set. So that means it's already, it has a special way of, the way the rubber is made already looks like it's done for you. So anyway, this one is kind of plain. After I designed it, I thought, well, maybe I should spruce it up a little bit. I'm not so sure, but this is the first one. So the colors that I chose for this class they're all Lost Lagoon and Petal Pink. I'm using the Lost Lagoon ribbon, and then I'm also using the iridescent charm, iridescent foil gems. Like I said last night, I think these are my favorite gems from the mini catalog. I'm hoping they carry over. We will find out soon. Those of us that are at convention will find out what's being carried over and what's not. We actually get our catalog this week, so that's kind of exciting. So let's go ahead and make this first card. So you can tell me if we need to spruce it up a little bit or not. Hi, Thelma. So the base of this is Lost Lagoon, 5.5 by 8.5. I'm just going to fold that in half. The next piece is Petal Pink, 5 1/4 by 4, and then this is our basic weight, 5 by 3 3/4, and I ran that through the crosshatch. Lost Lagoon will be back in March 25th. Is it on the inventory list? I didn't know. I know. Let me go in and check here. I can go in and check on my computer. I know that Pretty Peacock, right? Because I've been using a lot of Pretty Peacock and we can't get it unless that's changed. I didn't check since yesterday because I was looking for Bubble Bath. I need Bubble Bath and Pretty Peacock, and that they're unorderable right now. So while I pull that up, so let's keep stamping. But anyway, this is the crosshatch folder. This is the one with the 3 folders that are the online exclusive. Let me go in here to the menu and look for products, shop products, online. Well, let me go into ordering. That's where it's at. Inventory status. We'll see. Pretty Peacock was the one, but did they put a date? Because we've been asking. Oh, the gold ribbon Pretty Peacock gold ribbon I used last night is unorderable right now to March 18th. I was wondering if the purple gems ever came back. Looked like they did. Let's see. Pretty Peacock Ribbon says March 25th. You're right, Karen. That was the one. Melon Mambo, March 25th. We were asking. Bubble Bath is March 25th. Lemon Lolly is still to be determined. Yes, it is Pretty Peacock. So at least we have a date now. March 25th for Pretty Peacock. I think I ordered Lost Lagoon yesterday. I ordered 4 packs, so we should be good. Okay, so we're going to layer these two together. For my stack this month, I needed Bubble Bath, and we were out. So I used what I had, and the Stampin' Twins, I don't know, some of you know who I'm talking about. They're twin sisters who helped me. They're amazing. I was over there yesterday, and they had an extra pack of Bubble Bath, so I'll have to replace it once it's available. I told my daughter, who also helps me, I said, if Edith and Esther do not have any Bubble Bath, then I'm going to have to switch my card to Fresh Freesia because I couldn't get the Bubble Bath. But it's back in March 25th, which is the day of my class, but they had some to help me out there. So there we go. So we're just going to layer that, and I just added the ribbon. I'm going to bring in the says sorry for your loss, the greeting from the set. We're going to ink it up in the Lost Lagoon ink. I just have a piece of scrap paper here. And then we're going to use the hexagon punch, which is unorderable until, well, the modern oval is April 22nd and the hexagon is April 22nd too. So we're going to punch this out. I think my family's coming in. I don't think they realize I'm doing a live tonight. So hold on. Yeah, Gigi's doing her live, buddies. Come on in. What? You gonna say hi?
Hi. Hi.
Come on, boy.
I got new flip-flops.
You got new flip-flops.
Yeah, boy.
You do, and they light up and they're Spider-Man.
Yeah, boy, do.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's okay.
I'll show you my new car.
Yep, he was showing us his new flip-flops. All right, we're going to make a bow out of this. Hello, Deborah. And we're going to add this to the card with glue dots. I knew. So we're going to add this here. And then we're going to use, hi Kelly, we're going to use the take your pick tool and use some of these gems and add that to the card. So there we go. So that's the first one of the Just Cards class. So you can get this with the $35 order, or you can come to class and make it. So this is it. So that one was a little bit plainer than some. But sometimes we need to keep some of them a little bit simpler. Okay, so let's bring in the next one. So here is the next one. So we are going to use this for the base, and this is the Lost Lagoon 5.5 by 8.5. The next piece is Petal Pink 5.25 by 4, and then we have our basic white. Wow, yeah, maybe it was just a little bit of delay, Deborah. Wow. Okay. Then there's our white 5 by 4 3/4, and we are going to use this stamp set here, this one here. This stamp, not the stamp set. And I'm going to attempt to stamp this 3 times. I did that on this sample, but I think I want to space it out just a tad bit. I'm going to bring this in because I don't want to get a whole lot of ink on my glass mat. So I'm just going to ink it up. This, by the way, is a stamp set that was, there we go. was designed by a $1 million earner, Sarah Scholler. She earned her $1 million, and this is the stamp set she designed. So there, I spaced it out just a tad bit. I'm at almost 1.7 million. And there we go. Just 3 of those across there. We're going to take the greeting. It says, God is our refuge and strength, Psalms 46:1. And I'm going to stamp it here at the top, just like that. And then we have the tag, and I cut this from the Thoughtful Expressions. So like I said before, if you're not really into those stamps from the greetings, the dies are amazing. And the greeting I'm going to use from this set for this one, it says, you're on my mind. There we go. So then let's put this all together. We're going to layer these 2 together. And then I'm going to add some ribbon. I'm just going to wrap some ribbon around here. And then we're going to layer this to on the card base. We're going to make a bow. And then I'm going to add a bow, use a glue dot to add the bow. Okay, we're going to pop this up with dimensionals. And there you go. And let's add some gems. Boy, that one's really sticking there. Okay, there we go. Let's move this one over here a little bit. There we go. So there you go. Okay. All right, so let's move along to the next one. So this one, the base is Lost Lagoon again, 5.5 by 8.5. And this time I have a piece of vellum, 5.25 by 4, and I'm just going to put just a couple strips of adhesive in the center and layer that there. Then I have this piece here, and we're just going to stamp the stamp that I used on the last one, but we're just going to do it one time in the center. Actually, yeah, let's do it like this. There we go. And this is another one of those shapes cut out from the Thoughtful Expressions, and we're going to use Sorry for Your Loss this time, and we're going to stamp that in the center here. Oops, that got a little crooked. I'm going to flip that over and try again. There we go, a little better. Okay, we're going to add some ribbon to this here. I think my internet is acting stupid. I keep getting error message. We're just going to wrap this around. Thank you, guys. You're welcome, Kelly. I thought this was a great set especially for a moment if you need something like this. Yeah. So we're going to layer this. There we go. Right there. We're going to do a bow. And we're going to add glue dot. I'm going to add that greeting. Once again, I'm going to use dimensionals and add the greeting. The cards are quick and cute, Deborah, because I've already designed them. They're not, it takes me a little bit to design sometimes. Okay, we're going to stick this right here. And then I'm going to bring in the bow punch, and I'm going to punch out a leaf and a little sprig out of vellum. And we're going to add that to the card. So I'm just going to kind of tuck it in underneath here. You are never so happy to follow you. I'm glad you are following me. I'm glad you found me, Deborah. I've been around for a little while. I'll be celebrating my 29th year in May as a demonstrator. Been around for a while. Gonna add some of these gems that I love. There we go. So there's that one. And one more. One more. This one's just a tad different. There we go. I'm gonna make some room here. Okay. Alrighty, so for this one, the base is basic white, 5.5 by 8.5. So I'm gonna fold it in half. And then we're gonna fold it back. So this is sort of like a Z fold. We're gonna take a piece of crumb cake and I'm going to layer it in here. Whoop. I've been a demonstrator as long as Shelly. I think the company was 5 or 6 years old when I joined. So yeah. Okay, now this piece of crumb cake, I actually ran through that same folder, that cross stitch folder, and I'm gonna add some ribbon to this before I add it to the card. I didn't on the sample, but I wanted to save ribbon, so I'm gonna add it. Alrighty. And then I'm just going to take a little snippet of ribbon and do a knot. Yeah, I've been around a long time. I served on the advisory board for 2 terms and earned a lot of trips, and Yep, I've been around for a while. So there you go. Now we have these two pieces. I'm going to stamp on here. We're going to use this stamp now. I haven't used this one yet. I've seen some really pretty cards done with this set, Kay. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you get it. So there we go. And then we're going to layer it onto this Lost Lagoon piece. And then I'm only going to put tape on the one side, and I'm going to just slide it underneath here, like this. Now on the inside of this, I do have a piece of white. I didn't bring that piece over, I don't think, but you get a piece of white so you can write in there. I do have a little scrap here that I'm going to stamp the greeting. It says, God is my refuge and strength. Oh, I rocked that a little bit. So let's stamp it again. There, whoop. This one's a little difficult when you're stamping. So now you have all the stamp pads in order to get a lot of freebies. Yes. There we go. Oh, I still done one last trance. Let's see if I can get it. I rocked it a little bit. See if I can save this one. I don't know if I can. This one's a little difficult. Okay, well, you get the picture. Anyway, that's what you do. You want to stamp that, and then I trimmed it and angled the edges. And then I added some gems. I brought extra because I knew that it's a little difficult to do. Okay, guys, let me bring those all in so you can take a look at that. But this is my order incentive class for this month. So with a $35 order, you can get the card kit. You get two of each of these. If you bump it up to 50, you will get the gems. There we go. So this is using the Quiet Reflections. So if you're coming to class on Monday the 25th, you can make this class if you want. I do offer a Stamp-A-Stack and Adjust cards at my in-person events. A lot of my gals like to do both of them, and sometimes they only want to do one, but you can choose whatever you want to do. They're pretty quick and easy. So there we go. All right, guys, so I will put the information, the link, my link to order and my host code up for this. I will also put the link up if you're interested in the Pretty Purple class for the note card class, and then also the link for Sweet Grace. Okay, that's all I have. I will be posting some pictures of my trip and of convention while I'm gone. Post what I can. They probably will not let us post much of the catalog yet, but I'll post what I can. And I will see, I will be back on the Friday the 22nd for my next live. That seems like such a long time. It's 10 days from now. But I will be home the evening of the 20th. So have a great time. Thanks for joining me. Have a great week.